Hi Abe, hi Sherry. This video is on starting the gas fireplace. Let's open up the access panel and get familiar with the controls. The knob on the left is your main gas valve. That's going to be used to turn it to pilot and turn it to full on once the pilot's lit. Second knob is for the amount of flame you want. I usually keep it at half. On the right side here, we've got the main burner switch. That's a little toggle. Doesn't have to be on for lighting the pilot, but it does have to be on for the main burner to kick on. And we got the igniter. It's like a standard barbecuer. And then we got the fan switch, which I usually keep it half. If your furnace were broke and you needed to use the gas fireplace to heat the camp, put it on full bore. So let's turn this off for now. Obviously, you got to make sure your gas valve is on underneath before you can start any of this process. And first thing we're going to have to do to start this thing is to set my camera down. And I take that back. I want to see if I can get a video of hitting the striker, and I want to make sure the striker is working. So let's. I don't know where it is. Let me. There it is. Gotta get the right angle here. There, you can see it. So, I always check that first, If you can't see that, then you probably got a striker problem. And you have to call a repairman for that. So, anyways, now that we know the striker's working, let's go ahead and try to start this thing. Yeah, set our camera down. Now this gas valve is not going to work unless we depress the knob. So what we want to do is depress it a little bit and turn it to pilot till it clicks. All right, gas won't start coming out until we push in the knob. If for some reason we can't get it started in 15 to 20 seconds, we're going to turn it back to off and we're going to wait 5 minutes. So let's get ready, push it in, and start pushing. All right, so we can see now that it's lit, but we got to make sure we keep this button depressed the whole time. So if we don't, the thermocouple in there, which is a small metallic tube, will not heat up and won't allow the gas valve to turn on. It won't even allow the pilot light to stay lit. So we're going to wait 30 seconds. And we're coming up on 30. And let's let go of the knob, make sure our pilot is lit. If it wasn't, we would turn it off, wait 5 minutes, and start again. So now that that's lit, let's turn our main to on by turning it counterclockwise till it stops. Okay, so that's on. Now, we're supposed to wait a while for that thermocouple to heat up. This is where my impatience sets in, but while we're waiting, let's talk about the little placard that comes with it. You can use this and read all the instructions on starting, but I don't know. I think it's poorly written. And then I've got a little reminder here. Jim Brown wrote, if main burner does not ignite, turn burner switch on and off a few times. I know this has happened to me a few times, and even since it was new, so I've got to believe there's no problem here. It's just Jim Brown impatience. So for the sake of the video, we probably won't wait 10 minutes, but we know we've got our main valve on now after we got our pilot lit. I guess we could probably waste a little more time and talk about this little tool. All this does is allow you to remove your glass. And, the only reason you need to remove your glass is to maybe clean soot on the inside of it. So all you'd have to do is remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. I always remove the middle one last. It's balanced and it's easier to pull off. Pull your whole fascia off and take this wonderful tool and insert it in the hole on the clips on the top here and pull it out and pull the clip up and get that clip off of the glass. Same thing with the one on the right, and then swing the whole glass towards you and it'll pull right out of those ones on the bottom. And do your cleaning. You can buy specialized cleaner for removing soot or just use Windex, whatever you want. But after you're done, drop the bottom end first into those tabs and then swing it forward and make sure you latch the top two again and put your fascia on, put the middle screw first and then the rest, and you are good to go. So now you know how to remove the glass. Yeah. With any luck at all, we'll turn on the main burner switch and get flames. And we do. Now for some reason it didn't, maybe it didn't wait long enough. So just go down here and toggle that back and forth 8 or 10 times until it's to the on position again, and it'll probably work fine, you know. Like I say, I've never once had problems starting this. I always, you know, usually it's an impatience thing. So, and then you can turn your fan on. Keep in mind, this fan will not turn on right away. The chamber has to get to a certain temperature, maybe 10, 15 minutes, maybe 20, and then all of a sudden you'll hear the fan go on. Put it on half minimum and full bore if you want to heat the whole camp if the furnace were broken. So anyways, now let's do a reverse order. Oh, actually I didn't show you how to, we can grab this knob here and show how to make the flames higher or lower. You know, I keep them on the low side. I like the low side look. Plus I burn less energy. So anyways, let's show instructions on how to shut it down now. It's all reverse. We can turn the fan off now, no biggie. And we go over here and we turn the main burner off. When I throw this, that flame's gonna go out. We're not done yet though. Come over here to the main valve. We turn it clockwise. Gotta push it in and then get it that last bit. So off is directly facing down, and it's detented, so you can feel it doesn't want to turn now. So, and that's it. We can look underneath. We can see there's no pilot. We're now safe. The only other thing I want to talk about is a little bit more safety while you're running the stove. You know, keep combustibles away from the front. Grocery bags, tall boots, etc. If you have toddlers in the home, I do not recommend running it at all because the glass gets extremely hot and you don't need an accident. But besides that, it works great, and that'll do it for this video.